Yo, welcome to the channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. It's shot by Kurt. As you can see, we're festive. Red, green lights, you know what I'm saying? Christmas time. But anyway, if you're going to like this video, definitely drop it a like as it helps out the channel, and consider hitting that subscribe button for more BTS content, R6 content, and whatever other tools and things that I use that might actually help y'all out. Consider hitting that subscribe button with the bell notification so y'all can stay up to date. So today's video, we're doing like a video breakdown BTS sort of thing of a recent music video that I just did. It's called The Devil Is Watching by an artist named Pro Status. So Pro came down here from Alabama pretty much on a 24-hour trip, and we pretty much just used his hotel room as the scene for the whole video. We did get access to the to a parking garage, like the top level of it, but it didn't really tie in to the video all like that, so I use some of those shots sparingly just to kind of break up the monotony of the room. But for the most part, the room is the focus here. So the first verse pretty much takes place in the bathroom. He's pretty much going back and forth with his inner demons or his inner self, the darker version of his self in the bathroom. He pretty much gets woke up out of his sleep, and he starts the verse by pretty much saying that they have history, they've talked before. So the whole thing with that was, I didn't want it to be like wake up and throw water on your face and this and that and this and that, being that he said that they have a history already. So my thoughts with this shot was to just like wake up and just go straight to the mirror, like, okay, you already know what time it is, like I know what's about to happen. The whole first verse pretty much just takes place in the bathroom. They pretty much have their exchange, and yeah. So then the second verse is pretty much him sitting on the bed, and his inner demon kind of just like popping up on each side, and then at one point he pops up twice. So I actually ended up making that decision in the edit. I didn't really have the intention on having him there in the frame all three times, or three times at once, but I figured the power of your mind or your inner self or the devil or whatever you want to call it, he can be pretty much wherever he wants to be and wherever he needs to be, as many times as he needs to be. So I just chose to do that in the edit. I feel that it worked out, but y'all can let me know in the comments if it did or it didn't. And then just like going into the dialogue scene, now this was an interesting one because I had the Canon R6 on the tripod. I was using the 24-70 2.8, but then for the first person shots or the POV shots, I was actually using the Canon EOS R, so there's no BTS of that because I was actually using the camera, and doing it with the iPhone, it looked terrible. So pretty much the reason why I chose to use the EOS R and the Canon R6 was, one, the main thing was the audio. So while instead of having him do it over and over and over and over again, you have two shots, you use the audio from the one that's up close because that's where it's going to be the most potent, and then I can kind of cut back between the wide shot and these close shots. So that was pretty much the idea behind that. Came up with that on the fly because I'm like, man, he gonna have to do this line over and over and over again, but he's not gonna deliver it the same way. And since that piece was literally wrote 3 hours before we shot that, I'm pretty sure he was gonna say something different at some point. So it's just like, let's record it twice versus 4 times, where you have to record to this camera, record to that camera in a different outfit, record to the wide, just record the wide and the front, switch around, record the wide and the front all in one take, and we good. So that was pretty much the idea behind that. But there's also no BTS shots of that because but what I will put up on the screen, or what I have up on the screen, is pretty much you can see me recording him on both sides, and then the wide is running and then in the edit, you know, I just go and I cut it out, and then boom, so it works out that way. Yo, so that's gonna do it for today's breakdown, or BTS, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to introduce new things to the channel and, you know, give you guys like a different variety of content. So if you guys like this or have any constructive criticism, please drop it down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all like it? Is there a different way that I could have went about it? Or, you know, whatever the case may have you. I'm open to all feedback, and whatever I feel that applies going forward, then I'll go ahead and use that. But y'all enjoy y'all holidays, man. Happy holidays, happy new year, all of that good stuff, because this is pretty much gonna be the last video that I make this year, which next year is next week. But this will be the last video for the year. So y'all enjoy your holidays, man. Also, if you made it this far into the video, go to my store. It's gonna be 50% off. If you're a Final Cut user, if you're a Premiere user, there's packs in there for y'all. There's some overlays that I did, or I think it's a pack of overlays in there that I did. So everything's gonna be 50% off. So if you made it to the end of the video, you're welcome. It'll already be 50% off. You don't even have to enter a code or anything like that, but it's the least that I can do. Like I said, happy holidays. Y'all stay creative, and I'll catch y'all next year.